What's going on, Bladers and Brawlers alike? It's Soulburner here, bringing you another amazing Bakugan unboxing. Today we have our final, for now, battle pack opening. We have gotten our hands on the Darkus Hydrous and Aurelius Garganoid battle pack. I'm very, very excited to pop into this thing. After a little bit of searching, I was able to find this at my local Walmart, just in time for Wave 3 to come out, which is going to give us another 3 battle packs to look for and open for you guys. I don't want to give away what they are quite yet. Hopefully, I will be on the curve of them and be able to do some sweet unboxings of those as soon as they restock everything and we get Wave 3 officially. I will be on top of all those sweet products as they come out. I do have a very exciting bit of stuff coming in the foreseeable future, so if you guys aren't already subscribed, now would be the time to do it, because I got some amazing stuff coming in that you do not want to miss. So let's not waste any time and just dive right into this thing. Alright, and we're back. Everything's out. I got everything kind of laid out in a very organized manner so we could just kind of sweep across and get everything. I think I'm going to go ahead and start with the ability cards and the cores and save the Bakugan for last. So we'll go ahead and start with our ability cores that we get in this set. So the first one is a flip card of Sowing Seeds. Let's see if I can get this to focus a little bit better. There we go. Next we have Engulfing Embers, Counter Pyrus. Can never have too many of these. Cease Outsiders, another card you can never have too many of, and Cycling Light. So those are your ability cards that you will be getting in this set. Taking a look at the Baku cores that we got here, hopefully we get some sweet helixes that aren't just minus and then plus damage, because we need some more Shadow Strikes and Frost ones. So let's just go through these one at a time, saying what they are and what they do. So first we have a Fire Fist with plus 5 damage. Very nice. We then have a Green Fist with 150 and 1 damage. These ones are really good. Small boosts, but, you know, decent. Next we have another Fire Fist, plus 150 and 4 damage. Next we have a Helix with plus 600 and minus 3 damage. Our next Helix, minus 3 and 1. I mean, not terrible, but still, we need those special Helixes. A Fire Fist with plus 250 and 3 damage, which is pretty good. A Shield with 400 for Chaos and Pyrus. Then we have a Helix, minus 200 but 5 damage. Wow. So you definitely want to land on this one if your opponent doesn't stand. A Green Fist with plus 2 damage. And finally, a Green Fist with 2 damage. So not bad on the cores aspect either. Some pretty good stuff there. Put them right there. Cool. Alright, so now we're going to be getting into the actual Bakugan of these things. I know that the Garganoid is very strong, and the Hydorous is really strong too. So I'm very excited to show off these guys to you as well. So taking a look at the details of the Garganoid first. So he's got very, very nice silver accents to him. The wings on the inside are all silver, so they're like nice and silver on the inside, but they're gold on the outside with that dark gray around the edge. He looks super, super cool, and he's got 700 B power, which is crazy. So he's definitely living up to the Aurelius name and Aurelius attribute of being very, very strong. So let's go ahead and look at his character card. Alright, so he is Garganoid Ultra. He has a Fire Fist and a Green Fist. He is 700 B, 3 damage, but if you land on a Fire Fist, he gets another 400 B power. So he is a big hitter. If you pair him with something like, Pyrus Hyper Dragonoid or something, you definitely going to want to max out on your Fire Fist, and you're going to be doing a lot of damage. All right, next we have the Hydrous, Darkus Hydrous, with a whopping 800 B power just to start off with. So I cannot imagine him doing a lot of damage with such a high B power. There's got to be some sort of trade-off. He looks really, really good in the black and purple. My personal favorite for Hydrous Ultra is definitely Chaos, but this is not a bad second. Maybe third, because I like the Pyrus one a lot, but that's no surprise. Taking a look at his character card, yeah, so he does 1 damage with the 800 B power stat, but he gets another 3 if you land on a Fire Fist. So there you go, you have your team already. So you have Darkus Hydrous Ultra, Aurelius Garganoid Ultra, and Dragonoid. And you just want to max out on those Fire Fists and evolutions for Hyper Dragonoid. So not bad. Definitely good for the +3. And the Fire Fist. So not bad at all. Okay, next up, speaking of Dragonoids, we have our Ventus Dragonoid. Let's see if I can focus there. There we go. Very nice. I think the green looks fairly decent on him, with the light accents and everything. It's not exactly a yellow in the middle here. It's the same kind of paint as this one. Looks like he stands at 200 B power. And looking at his character card, he has 2 double helix. And if he lands on a double helix, he gets +400. So he'd be at 600. So you have a higher chance of landing on those. Not a lot of Bakugan have 2 helix as their stat. Or as their core components. I'm gonna call it that from now on. So it's the faction, the name, and the core components. So the art's very nice on that. Looks super good. Moving on to our next one, we're not going to spend a whole lot of time on because we've seen this guy 1,000 times. We have our Aquos Fangzor. Looks amazing. Orange accents on him are fantastic. The light blue looks good. Super easy to roll. Love opening this guy. Love closing him even more. Taking a look at his character card, we have our Aquos Fangzor with his core components being a red fist and a green fist, and 600 base B power and 1 damage. A very good starter Bakugan. And our final Bakugan that we got to look at, I'm very excited for. I actually don't have him in Pyrus yet, and that is Trox. So we have a Trox core Pyrus. He looks so cute. I love this fat dinosaur. He's so great. Yeah, I love Trox. I think he's super silly. His Ultra looks awesome, but looking at his character card, we have Pyrus Trox with a Helix and a shield, 500 beat power, 1 damage, and if you're the victor, you get a floating energy, which isn't bad at all, especially early game, so no complaints there. So overall, this is a very powerful battle pack. Your 2 main ultras that you get in here are 800 and 700, which is crazy, especially considering that the Aurelius one could go into any deck, essentially. And pure Darkus builds are very popular right now, and having one with a base of 800 is definitely A+. The double helix is also very good, considering that some of the helix cores that are coming out recently are crazy, like +1 to 3 frost. You could give it Shadow Strike. You can give it both. There's just like a lot you can do with helixes right now. And the Fangzor, you gotta have your snakes, so why not? And so that's pretty much everything for this. I think out of the pack, my favorite is probably the Garganoid, just due to the nice silver streak down the middle. Especially when it's closed up like this, it's just like really noticeable. It just looks really good against the gold and like this dark gray before the transition. So it's like the gold, dark gray, and then silver. It looks really, really nice. I like this Bakugan a lot. So they definitely killed it. So definitely killed it with the color on that one. And I love lions, so you already know I love the Darkus Hydrous. So continuing on our search for Darkus, I'm going to pop open a Battle Brawlers booster pack. Now, I'm not going to lie, and I'm not going to hide things from you guys. I did open a pack off screen and pull Darkus, but that does not mean that I'm giving up my search to pull him on camera, because I only got him as a Brawler Elite, and I did not get the Hex Rare yet. So we are going to try to go the extra mile and pull the Hex Rare Darkus. We're not quitters on this channel. We are going to continue until we have acquired greatness. And this is a card I actually don't think I have. Toxify. It's a 0 cost, -3 damage. Wow, that is really good. I hope I get more of these. A Turn to Energy, Cycling Thoughts, Ventus Moonbeam, Counter Aquas, Piercing Scream, Chaos Hyper Serpentine Ultra, Chaos Hyper Hydrous Ultra, I love this card, Stomping Quake for our super rare, and on the end, Shadow Hue in our Hex Rare, which actually looks very, very cool. So that has been everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you aren't already, because like I said, I have some amazing content coming, and hopefully I will be first on the scene for some of this Wave 3 stuff. I'm really putting my all into getting some stuff out for you guys to see first here on the Soul Burner channel. So thank you again for watching. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you next time. Have a fiery day.